So, good afternoon and welcome to today's webinar on Route to India Skills 2024 Digital Construction by BIM Labs. So first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Krishna, working as BIM Application Engineer in Web Labs Global. So on about our company BIM Labs Global, so we are CAD and service provider. We have three departments: BIM Finishing School, where we provide courses uh, or BIM related things to students, corporates, as well as academics. Then we have BIM Studio, where we do the projects on BIM, our project division. Then we have BIM Bridge, where do as a placement for the students who are completing a course. And these are the locations of BIM Labs. We our corporate offices in Kalkuttam, Trivandrum. We do have branch office in different parts of Kerala, like in Trivandrum, Cochin, and Calicut. Our BIM studio office at Technopark Trivandrum, and we have a project management office at Dubai also. So these are the certifications and authorization of BIM Labs Global. Now, coming to our main topics, Route to India Skill 2024. So hope some may be knowing what is this India skill and world skill. Some may not be aware of what is this. Okay. So this world skill is just the largest skill competition in the world. It is organized every 2 years. Okay. So it's like having an age limit and all below the age of 23 only can apply to it. So why this competition? What is the importance of competition is? So it's like a very big competition. Like for sports, we have Olympics, right? Like that, to showcase our talents or to showcase our skill is as a competition. World skill as a competition. To reach world skill, we have to what? We have to go in to national level for representing India or for representing our country in world scale. We have a India skill competition. Okay, so why India skill is? It is a chance to represent India at the world largest skill competition, that is world skill. Okay, you can showcase your skill at national and international level. Skill means in any category we have different categories of skills. So in what is your category, you can showcase your talent in it. Okay, so you can shape your career through skill competition. So we can just, it's like a very big opportunity that representing India in the world skill competition or just a participation in this competition have a great demand on it. So it will help in your career path. And we have international exposure, never ending career opportunities. And once we selected to the national level, okay, there are different levels are there, like regional levels are there, then we have national levels. So when we have reached national levels, you will be trained by the world best trainers from, we are also part of that trainers, Vim Labs Global, Pinnacle, L&D, like exam. Okay, they will you will be getting trainers from the best trainers, and we will getting an international exposure on the various items or things in that particular skill. Okay, so then be a leader in skill, then fulfill your dreams by winning a medal for the country. So it is like a very ample opportunity to like it's like a dream come true, and it is very important in this. We know this is a digitalized era. Okay, so in this technological or in this technical era, it is imperative that we understand the importance of world skill. Okay, so it is a very big opportunity. So those who are not aware of this, so I will just give a glimpse on what is this competition and what which is the category we are giving trainings and all. And you can just participate. You can just participate and means make use of this opportunity and participate in this competition. Okay. So as BIM Labs Global, so our category is digital construction and BIM. Okay, so digital construction is the category or the skill which we are promoting. BIM Labs Global is promoting. Okay, so what is this digital construction and BIM? So digital construction means it is like the it is. I'll just brief on this category. Okay, I will just give a brief understanding on what is digital construction, what is BIM, what are the things involving in it, and we'll again go for the how what is about this competition. We'll explain on how to register and everything will be explained in the later slide. Okay. So what is this digital construction? Okay. So digital construction means use and application of digital tools. Okay. So we know our industry. So it is in all, if you take every sectors, okay, all sectors are already digitalized. Okay, so our industry, that our construction industry is a very large industry and just step into digital world. Okay, so the technologies we are being using is BIM as they are building information modeling, cloud computing, reality model, AI, etc. It means using the latest technology, we are going through all the stages in the project in a proper manner so that when a physical structure is being built, there is no error and we can avoid the risk and hazard completely. Okay, that is digital construction. Before the real construction, we do the digitalization of that construction so that we can avoid the hazards or risk and we can improve our what project in an effective manner. Okay, so digital construction management through BIM. So BIM is the main topic what we will be discussing through BIM. Like a BIM, the output of BIM, building information modeling, is the zero error intelligent model. Once a project is being implemented through this technology BIM, that it should not have any error, no mistakes, and the model should be an intelligent model. What word intelligent model means, in a 3D model, if you take any element in that, it contains all the information related to it. So I, that I, BIM, I is the main thing, main letter, that is information. Okay. So objectives of digital construction is it's reduce the need for rework. Okay. So as said, before the construction is being done in the as physically or the real construction is being done, we will just make sure that there is no mistake. So it will reduce the need for rework, reduce risk and liability. Once like modeling, when a 3D modeling is done, we'll do the analysis in all every aspect. That is a structure analysis, energy analysis, in all aspects analysis will be done, and then only we will go for the real construction work. Eliminate the information bottleneck. So the information, so I already said, in this our manufacturing and eco industry, information is the key. Okay, with better information, we can decrease risk while improving the insight. So when you after a 3D modeling is done, as said, if you take any elements, maybe it's walls, stairs, and furniture, assets, everything, any element you will take, you will get the complete information regarding that. Okay, then it help in improving the project performance and exceed expectations. So every field from the construction to renovation, demolition, facility management, in every stages, the BIM is playing an important role. Okay, so that is BIM. So BIM is it's like a digital representation of physical and functional characteristic of a facility. Its idea is being in the earlier, like since 1970, this concept is being there, but it's came to effect only in the early 20s. Okay, so these are the stages for planning, designing, building, and operating. In every stages, what building information modeling is there. We do plan using BIM, we design using BIM, we build using BIM, and we operate using BIM. So this is a mere image of the project stages. As in us, we are in the construction industry, we know the stages. Okay, that is when a client coming approached with a project, we will do the design stage first. That is conceptual designing, then detail designing. Once designing is done, we will go for the analysis part. Then we will go for the management, scheduling part, documentation, different stages, approval documentation we have to create, shop drawings, as-built drawing, etc. Then construction, operation. So these are the different stages and sub-stages which is involving in a real project. So in all each and every stage, from conceptual design stage to maintenance, a BIM is involved. How BIM is involved, how it makes a project an effective manner, we will be discussing. I'll just brief on that matters in the later slides. Okay. So these are the dimensions in BIM, how we are incorporating the dimension. 3D, we have what 3D model we will create. We will create a graphical representation of a BIM model in 3 dimension. 4D means incorporating the aspects of time. Incorporating aspects of time means when we are scheduling, with that schedule we can connect with our 3D model which we already formed, and we can see on that particular day what is being built, what will be being constructing that time, like 4D, that is 4D simulation, coming under the category of 4D simulation, that we can do. Then cost dimension, incorporating the factor of cost. Sustainable dimension, that is SISD. This is a very important aspect, since this in this era we have to check the sustainability of the structures. sustainability development. Maintenance dimension, that is the facility management. Once the construction, everything is over, and then we're handing over to the client, then last stage of the project, that is operation maintenance, what stage will start. Okay. On that means when a client is using that particular structure, how BIM is involving in that stage. That is facility management. Okay, that is incorporated. Then safety dimension up to nearly up to now it is like up to 10D aspects are there. Then benefits of BIM in the eco project cycle. Eco means architecture, engineering, construction, operation, project cycle. So this figure, no, that is the life cycle of eco project life cycle. First, we will be have programming, then with the conceptual designing, hearing the requirements of the client, we will do the conceptual design. So once it is given to the client, when the client is okay with one design, we will go for the detailed design of that particular one, that is detailed design. Then we do the analysis, documentation, fabrication, construction 4D and 5D, construction logistic, operation maintenance level, that when the client is start using it, then we will go for renovation, the cycle repeats, or we will go for the demolition. For demolition also, the BIM is involved. So in each and every cycle, or each and every stage of this particular project cycle, BIM is involved. And this figmation, no, it is like stakeholders involving in a eco project. Okay. So like means in when a project is being started, different stakeholders or different people are involving in a particular project. For example, you can see here, design engineer organization are there. It involves architecture, structural, plumbing, electrical, HVAC engineers. Owner organizations are there. It involves owner, facility management, facility users, etc. Then contractors, subcontractors, then outside organization like a government agency, financial, for getting approval from the government body, we need that. Like then different stakeholders are involved in a project. Okay, so um, how to make use, like how to bring make collaborative team for the effective functioning of the project, how to bring everyone together. There is a solution in BIM, that is using the common data environment. Okay, like means if you're working in a BIM project, we need to consider all the people involved in a project. For that, we need to follow like a term, that is common data environment. Okay, it is like a cloud platform where all the project details will be there in that particular common data environment. And whoever want to see that project data, we can give permission with some, like we can what limit their permission levels. Like for example, all the documents related to it should not be given to the government or outside organization. We can set a permission set and give them. For the contractors, what the document they need, we can set a permission level and they can take from that particular CDE. Okay, so for everything, for every aspects involved in a project cycle, on a project, there is a solution, or there is a solution in BIM. BIM is providing a solution. Why? Because the output should be like zero error and the intelligent model. The benefits of it: time saving. Time saving means before the construction work, real construction work starts, we do the modeling part, we do the analysis, we make sure that there is no error or there is no mistakes happening in the construction work. Then error reduction, same, there will be no, we make sure that there is no error. Integration with, even though in like any aspect, if there is an when the construction is ongoing, there is some error happening in the site, advance using the CD, which I mentioned earlier, advance using CD, we can report that problem, or we can put the problem to the person who is responsible or who is sitting in the office, and advanced solution can be provided. Okay, error reduction. Integration with other design aspect. Okay, we can creative or innovative ideas can be regulated and we can do the design. BIM collaboration in construction. So these are the benefits of BIM. Now, this image is showing the BIM adoption rate. Okay, BIM adoption rate across the globe. You can see the countries with green color, they are mandatory countries. When the green color means mandatory country, means where they are doing a construction, they must follow BIM. Okay, they must follow BIM. For the pink and blue color countries, they are like a BIM adoption rate is like with some limitation. Like for example, for pink, it is like 3,000 square feet. If you're building more than 3,000 square feet, they have to make BIM as mandatory. If it is above 5,000 square feet, they have to do that BIM. They have to follow BIM. That is mandatory. That is in blue color. Blue color, it's like 5,000 square feet, and pink color, it is 3,000 square feet. Gray color, they are under the planning stage. Okay, like under planning stage. In coming years, they in those countries will also be BIM as mandatory. Orange, they use BIM requirement. So, like in every stages, BIM is there, no? So they will make use of it. In some stages, they will make use of BIM. Okay, so this shows the BIM adoption rate across the globe. Now, hope you got some idea on what is BIM and digital construction. Now, I'll just explain on BIM workflow and what are the BIM. So, already explained, no, there are different stages and BIM is involved in each stages. Okay, so what is the BIM workflow and what is the tools involved in these stages will be explained. So, this is the cycle, project cycle, which I already shown. So, for getting more clear, I'll show you a video on this. Okay, so this that video shows on each stage of project how BIM is involved. Hope you got an idea on that. Now I'll just explain on each stages what is the procedure and what are the softwares or the tools, BIM tools which you are using. So conceptual design has the essential concept of the building. For that, this is the conceptual design, conceptual energy analysis, massing studies for programming, etc. So these are the tools used in the conceptual design stage. That is, Autodesk Format is there, Trimble SketchUps are there, BricsCAD is there. For all using these, what for you these tools we use, we will prepare the conceptual design. Conceptual design means just how not much detailing and not much dimensioning everything, how the design is looking, what according to the requirement of the client. That is the conceptual design. So then we'll go for the program. We have visual programming. That is the means when in the using the software, we will just visual programming and generative designing means we will just create a model. Okay, just we create a model and we will iterate iterates like its materials and properties. We will iterate and use that software which will analyze each model with the different materials and properties and will check for the energy efficiency. Okay, so in which model, in with which materials and properties they make what they give proper making that design or the model more efficient, we will choose that particular design. That is programming. Okay, that is just a model is being built and we will give different materials and properties for each iterate. We'll do the iteration of that, and by changing that we can analyze each model for the energy efficient. That is programming. For that we are using these softwares: Grasshopper 3D, Autodesk Dynamo, Bentley generating components are there, modular SketchUp plugins are there, Vectorworks are there. Okay. Then detail design. Detail design means once the client has approved a particular conceptual design, we will go for the detail design. Detail designing means by giving or incorporating all the information to that element, we will do the detail design. For example, if you're taking a wall, we will give all the dimensions, materials, everything, all the information. If you take an asset example, furniture, from where it has been purchased, what is the cost, what is the warranty, with all the details, all the elements, we will do the detailed design. So detailed designing is done for architecture model, structure model, MEP, and plan modeling. So architectures will do the architecture modeling by using it as a reference. Structure people will do the structure modeling, then MEP, and so on. Okay. So this architecture modeling itself, we have different component like space planning, estimation, interior designing is there. There are different categories in each model. Okay, for structure we have RCC modeling is one category, RCC detailing is there, estimation is there, etc. Like for each and every category we have some subcategories, and the tools we are using is Autodesk Rivet is there, Graphisoft ArchiCAD, Bentley Open Buildings, Vectorworks, Tekla Structure, etc. So these are the some of the tools using for that particular detailed designing stage. Then analysis. So why analysis means architecture modeling will be done by the architecture, structure people will do the structural modeling and MEP. Then we will just bring everything together and we do the analysis part. That is the structure analysis. When there is where is any collisions or what, if we can coordinate everyone everything together, is there any problem? Or that is the analysis part. We do the analysis before the real construction work is starting. That is a building analysis. We do the analysis for structure, energy analysis, lighting analysis, and also very important for the sustainability matters. Like we have to incorporate more natural light than the artificial lights. Okay, for that lighting analysis, solar analysis, coordination checking, etc. And these are the tools which we are using for the structure analysis. Bendy, Stat, Pro is there, ETAP, SAFE, SAP, and ANSYS Civil, Placis, Risa, Vitas, etc. For energy analysis, these are the tools we are using. Green Building Studio, or does Insight Designer Building, Open Studio, Virtual Environment, etc. Then we will go for the documentation. One modeling, everything is completed, we will go for the documentation means extracting the deliverables. Construction documentation will be there, design drawings will be there. So if there is an ongoing in construction work, there will be, if there is any clarification, we will do for the issue for construction drawings will be there. As built drawing, this means full complete LOD 500 drawings. Operational maintenance report will be there. Schedules we need to prepare, estimation report. So these are the document categories coming under the documentation stage. And it can be done by using these softwares: AutoCAD, Bentley MicroStation, so WCAD, BricsCAD, etc. Then fabrication. Fabrication means if there are some scenarios there we can't do the work there. What we will do means we will prefabricate that particular model and then we will go and place it. That is fabrication. So these are the tools coming for this: structural fabrication, MEP fabrication, etc. Then incorporating time and cost construction work, construction planning, project management, collaboration and coordination, construction 4D simulation, incorporating time with the construction process, that is 4D simulation, 5D cost planning, construction document management. So these are the coming under construction 4D and 5D, and these are the tools we are using for this purpose. BIM 360 is there, Vic Office, Naviswork Manage, Synchro, Bexel Manager, Solibri, Bentley Project Wise, etc. So I'll just given, will show a video on this. Okay, so that in that video you can see different structures like the tunnels, railway lining, then hospitals, different structures which being built using BIM. And if you have seen that, it had incorporated the time on each day, on that particular day, what is going to be constructed, what is the position of the construction on that particular day, that 4D simulation, everything can be incorporated using BIM. Okay. Then is construction logistics, then construction field management, asset and facility management, commissioning and handovering. That is coming under this logistic part. And operation maintenance, once that is a facility management. Once a client start using that particular structure, we'll go for the facility management. And then demolition cycle. So demolition also how BIM is involved. So BIM offers FAT construction. We can just predict what is the waste quantity waste pressure we can predict, and it allows some multidisciplinary information to be superimposed with one digital building model. We can extract material and volume to the BIM model and integrate the information for detailed waste estimation, waste recycling and reuse. So like that, different for different purpose BIM is involved, can be used for the demolition stage also. So I'll just show a video on that. This is a demolition happened in Kochi, Kerala. Okay, that is all what demolition stage. Now coming to renovation. So how BIM is involved in renovation stage? So renovation, we are using the scan to BIM technology. Like for example, if we have an old monument, old building with us, and we need to renovate, but we don't have any documents related to it, what we can do is we can recreate the documents of that. Okay, like for using the scan to BIM technology, using laser technology, what we will do, we will provide, we will take the point clouds and we will convert that point clouds to the software. Then we will recreate that document. We'll create a document once again. Then we will do the what changes in it and we go for the renovation. Okay, that is this renovation one. Just showing a video on what is scan to BIM technology.
Would like to learn more.
Okay, so that's the video of showing the scan to BIM. So this that is a scan to BIM. Okay, so we can just recreate the documents of an existing building and we can do make changes in that particular model and we can do the renovation. So those are the benefits for BIM for the renovation project. We can in water like ability to share data across application. Then cost estimation we can do like accuracy using 3%. Class detentions we can do reduction in project delivery time, etc. So these are the benefits for BIM on renovation purpose. Now, BEP. Okay, so till now we are I'll just brief you on the different stages of a construction, how BIM is involved in, how the output of BIM is like a zero error and intelligent mode. Hope you got an idea on that. Now we go for another technical standard that is BIM execution plan. Okay, so as already said, no, the output is like a zero or intelligent model. So in order to implement a project in such a way, we need a plan. Okay, if we want a project to be in an effective manner or in a zero error, we need to plan our project accordingly. For that, we have to create a BEP for each project. When you get a big project or a project working in BIM, we have to create a BEP, BIM execution plan. On each stages, how this project is going to be implemented. Like that, all the details should be there in this particular plan. So BEP, it is a framework to ensure successful deployment of design technology on the BIM enabled project. Okay. These are the planning procedure. We have to identify the BIM goals and uses, design project execution process, develop information exchange, define supporting infrastructure. Okay, just show on that
We've built trust
a video on this.
by always serving their projects with the latest technologies. Today's new thing is the BIM revolution, a collaborative process applying to any kind of project, from more standardized ones to the most complex and unique ones. Who said magic? Well, before implementation, you need to properly identify the needs of every trade involved and select the project's use cases that are key to the project. The BIM manager guides the process for the team. Each project has a unique context and set of requirements. Construction method and planning. Construction site. The customer's wishes. Regulations. The BIM manager harmonizes all requirements in order to integrate them in the BIM execution plan, the project's guideline. For example, to satisfy the client's requirements on deadlines, the BIM manager identifies 4D as a crucial use case for the project and describes in the BIM execution plan each party's role and the data each one has to deliver in order to implement the timeline of the project within the BIM model. A well-prepared BIM is an easy BIM.
Okay, so I'll just show you and sample for BEP. Okay, like okay, so for implementing a BIM project, like BEP is an important one. Okay, so this we need to create an MBEP for this project, as well as it will contain all the details of that particular project. So this is a sample for BEP which we have created. BIM Labs has created for the last world skill. Okay, for the training the contestant for the last world skill, which is award in Shanghai 2022. This is a BEP created by BIM Labs Global. I just show and sample for this. So we will contain that project document, all the documents related to it. Yeah, this is the content, documents, details, stakeholder agreement, close to project information, project detail, description. So all the things related to the project, how we have to implement that particular project, it will be like, it's like of 23 pages. So it's important that when you get a BEP of a project, you need to understand, you have to, like, you need to no, you need to know how to study it or how to read this particular BEP. Okay, so this one is also important. So when you're if you're working in a BIM project, BEP reading as well as creating your BEP is also important one. Okay, that is a sample of BEP. Now, now I'll just coming to BIM projects. I will just show you some sample BIM projects. So this is a Dubai Expo 2022. So this that Museum of the Future. So it is also in Dubai. So this is also built using what a BIM, and it got like a Techland Middle East BIM Awards in 2018, Autos AEC Excellence Award it got, and the softwares used in this particular structure. No, we have used Rivet, Autodesk Rivet, Dynamic, Navisworks, Dynamo, Navisworks, Robot Structure Analysis, 3ds Max, Tekla, BIM, Virtual Reality, etc. Okay, so this has been being built using the BIM technology. Then this was Sheikh Jabir Al Ahmed Al Sab Causeway, Burj Khalifa, Palm Jumeirah, Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. More, I just listed some of the structures as a BIM project, just showing the samples of some BIM projects. Okay. And how to build a career in BIM. So, so these are the common designation in a BIM industry. So after you will be like if you are fresher, you will be joining as a BIM modeler to create architecture model. In what aspect you are specialized, you will be creating like as architecture modeler, structure modeler, MEV modeler, etc. BIM modeler, BIM engineer, BIM detailer, BIM coordinators, BIM manager. So these are the some of the designation using the BIM segment. So these are the roles and responsibilities for each one. For BIM modeler, you have to create that model with all the standards, with following the guidelines, everything. Then BIM coordinator. So once the BIM modeler model that completed that model, what BIM coordinators will check the whether there is any clashes. So we'll just coordinate each model and we'll just review each model, then coordinate and check whether there's any what clashes or collisions and all. That is BIM coordinator's role. BIM manager, the man who's responsible for the preparation of BEP and all. Okay, now as a fresh, if you're a fresher, in order to go, what put as a BIM modeler, and if you have any companies knowing the BIM, you have to know the companies who are recruiting. You understand the job role. What are the projects that company is doing? You have to understand the job roles of that particular company, learn the process, practice the process, complete the test project, familiarize the different project, prepare for the interview, meet the employer, showcase the skill and onboard the career. So these are the part to become a BIM modeler. And you can use my social medias like LinkedIn and all. You can use just to what to get the career to start a career in BIM. Now, so this I just brief on what is BIM, what the stages involved in a project, how BIM is involved in stages. Just show the some sample, VP sample, some BIM samples of BIM projects and everything. To in order to get an idea on what is digital construction and what is BIM. Okay, so if you just want to know more on this area, what you can just contact. And now I'll just again go for India Skill 2024 as this is our main subject, how to participate in this competition to make use of this opportunity. So India Skill 2024, India's largest skill competition. It's already mentioned no world skill as we have Olympics for sports. This world skill is the title is Olympics of skills. If you have any skill, it is the biggest platform to showcase your skills. Okay, and it is organized in every 2 years. It's like in 2018, it was in Abu Dhabi, and then in 2020, it was in Russia, and 2022, it was in Shanghai, China. But due to COVID, it had happened, but in different places. So in 2024, it is scheduled in Lyon, France. Okay. Okay. Uh, Hope you can see my screen. There's a net issue. Okay, so these are the schedules of a world skill. So it'll be happening from 10 to 15 September. So coming to India skill to represent or to participate in world skill, you need to reach level or national level. So that is provided by India skill. So India skill competition is organized by National Skill Development Corporation, and you have to from first you will be selected in like from various states. You will be competing. Then you will go representing the nation. Okay. Then in the last World Skill Competition 2022, India has secured 11th position. So there we have acquired 2 silver medals, 3 bronze medals, and 13 medals for excellence. So this is a chart showing the India's rank from the previous years and the skills number of skills participate. Okay, and we have like last year we have so our participants we had trained our contestants like Keval Solanki, Wani Priyanka, Nika, like from IIT Bhubaneswar. We have trained this and they have uh, what represent India for the world scale competition. Okay, so it's like a we will get a national level experience. Like after once you have reached a national level, no, you many trainers like BIM Labs Global, Pinnacle, and Landy will give trainers an exposure to the category which we are digital construction field. Okay, so this is the schedule of world scale competition. So registration for India Skill 2023 is October to November. It's like the dead and the last date has been extended to December 20. Okay, so for before December 20, you can register on it, and there will be state level competition, pre-national competition Jan 2024, national competition Jan and February. After that, we will be providing training and exposures of that category, and we will representing India for the world skill and September 2024. Okay, so this is the site which you want to go and participate. I will share the detail. I will share the link for it, how to get to the site and all. And here you can say click here to register. and you can register on it. I'll just show you how to register, how to take registration on this. So this detail I'll just share in the chat box. You can go to this particular link. This is the link. You can go to the skill India skill www.skillindiadigital.gov.in. Go to the site and you can just go for register option. Register option. You're a student, go for learner option. Then you have to create an account by giving your mobile number. Then you have to provide the OTP and all. After that, you can just log in with your login credential once an account is started. Then you have to provide once you have created a profile. Once a profile is created, you can see here India Skill 2020. Then from India Skill, that you can just click on that. You can give the personal details. You can select your skill. You can select your state, union territories, district, all the details you can give, and your address and everything, personal details, address, everything. Then educational qualification and all, and you can what register on it. Okay, so if you want, I will share this link on you and all the guidelines for this. Okay, so guidelines, how to, what is this competition, what is this if you want to know more on this regional and state skill competitions, there are one guidelines also. I'll just share it on the chat box so you can make use of it and do registration to take part of this competition. Okay, so in for as our category, we are the category is digital construction. BIM is coming as this digital construction. So you can in that category, in the skill category, you can just click digital construction, take part. So that's all about this competition and the digital construction.